Hey gamers, we're in it. Oh, you missed a real goosh. You missed a real red goosh. We'll cycle around. Hey everybody. The music is very soothing. The imagery is pretty soothing too. It's a lot of that kind of delightful abstract interstitial imagery stuff, which is just really nice, that I forgot was in Shapeshifting. Yeah, that was in Shapeshifting Detective. It must have been. We're here playing Dark Nights with POE and MUNRO, who were two characters in the Shapeshifting Detective. This is not a sequel exactly, but it is set in the same universe. And see? The goosh. So it's NH London, happy mean to Caitlin BCBP, intro day to you as well. I have forgotten that we did that. So when I re-listened to the episode to add music and stuff, my initial reaction was, why was this edited so weird? Because I was listening to my intro, because I say, I'm Jenna Stoeber, and then there's a huge pause, and I am joined by, and I was like, why did Justin leave that huge pause in? Why did I pause so much? And then I kept going, and I was like, oh fuck, that's funny. It was really funny. Caitlin was just such a good sport for our bullying. Yeah, shapeshifting is real. There's magical tarot cards in this universe. I don't know what this game is going to involve, but I will say, because the vibe of this so far is not indicating it at all, but also as a promo, I had Linda and Tim, who are the devs of Deveki Studios, who made this game and Shapeshifting Detective and a bunch of other FMV games. I had them on for Big Game Hunger, an episode that'll come out in 2 weeks, I believe. They were an absolute delight, and they mentioned to me that this game is as close as they've gotten to a comedy game. So I don't know what that means in the context of what this game is going to be. But they were an absolute delight. It was so fun doing an episode with them. There's a moment in the episode where we have to come up with motives, and it is truly like, it's incredible. I regret not telling them how incredible it was to see them just be like, boom, 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 boom. Like, it's incredible to watch pros at work. So you have to listen to the episode and check that out. We come up with a very fun game too. You would watch this goochery as a means of entertainment by itself? You've been slime-pilled, Ryan. They got you. Casual reminder, if you don't listen to BCBP Party, then how come? Why not? Gold Stars, that's a great question. Everybody should listen to Burnt Cookbook Party. It's a very good show. All right, let's hop into this. There it is. I think it's pronounced Deveki. I checked on their blue sky. They had a pronunciation. Okay. Already so into the vibes. Is it okay if you request something? Yes, you can request all you want. I may not do it. I may not fulfill it, but you can request. I'm gonna turn down the game volume. A little bit. Wait, did I miss a Justin McElroy jump scare while I was adjusting the audio? Hey, Ems and Haws! Secret YouTube chatter. Can I please do the drinking sound after every sip?
You're listening to
Unfortunately, that feels bordering on fetish territory, so I will not be doing that.
And MUNRO.
It's also worth noting that there is a voice actor named Justin McElroy. There's a Canadian voice actor. Oh, am I supposed to be doing something? Oh my god, we've got a soundboard.
Helicopters can cause lightning strikes.
I suppose we should send ours back then.
We have a helicopter?
Isn't he a reporter?
Yes,
I think there's
we have a helicopter.
There is an actual
that
voice
note,
actor named Justin
what's
McElroy
next,
as well.
It's on the schedule, silly.
I know that. I'm
who is
just
not a
making it
reporter. They are
sound
just a
like
VA.
You have a choice.
Okay then. What shall I choose? Let me see. I choose a long walk on the beach.
Ah, yes. With the
I
moon's
need to
bright
lock
eye
in.
bobbing on the black tide.
No. The sun is shining, and the sand is hot and soft between my toes. Wouldn't you like to walk on a beach with me, Poe?
Alas, I fear I would burst into flames at the sun.
It is just McElroy. He tweeted about it.
But you
Fucking
were outside
funny.
this afternoon.
Fucking incredible.
Then I must simply hate the beach.
That's a shame.
I don't think podcasting
hate
and voice
skin
acting is the
dipping
same
alone.
thing, so I don't think they overlap.
I'd never
but
dream of letting you
that's
skinny
really
dip
incredible.
On your own.
And
I had
talking
no
of
idea.
wet dreams.
Dreams
And nightmares.
With Poe
Excellent
and
choice.
Monroe.
Shocking.
I didn't have
Shocking
one really,
behavior.
did I?
You always have a choice, Monroe.
Can the subtitles be bigger? That is a great question, actually. They are quite wee. This might be a size? Yes. Okay, yes. 3 good? 2 good? Let's do 3. No reason not to be big. Oh, wow. It's got translated in a lot of different languages, too. That's cool.
Doesn't mean you can change things.
That's true. Justin has done actual VOver work.
Maybe you
but
should
that somebody
try
was
interpreting the
saying
next call
that
stream, Poe.
I fear I would
MBMBA
lack your warmth and insight.
counts as voice
You have
acting,
the
which I would say
ability
not.
to turn even the most ghoulish visions into something hopeful.
Not
Aw.
always.
Do you suffer from nightmares, Monroe?
Doesn't everyone?
Tell me about yours.
Well, there is this one I've been having lately.
Yeah, they were famously in Trolls, Beth correctly points out on
I
YouTube.
can't see. I'm stumbling around trying to feel my way in the pitch black, but I keep bumping into people. It's like I'm trying to push through this crowd, but they don't know that I'm there.
Perhaps you're feeling isolated.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, J. Dimson. I misread. I'm sorry.
I'm not interested in them. They're just in my way. It's like I'm searching for something. The number 9. But what does 9 represent, Poe?
Well, according to Dante, there are 9 levels
Dante?
Well,
Dante?
I feel so much better now.
What could I mean by
I did
semi-sequel?
warn
They're
you.
set in the same universe.
Perhaps you should help our next.
That's how.
They're already waiting. Frankie, you're live with Monroe.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream, listener?
I'm in August, and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall blissfully asleep.
That's very interesting. People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either. What do you think, Poe?
I think you have a hardcore fan, Monroe. What did the bird look like, Frankie?
Beautiful. Angelic. But it's trapped in a cage. A prison.
A
But
radio
there's only
station.
one warden. And the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird. With a rumbling voice that makes me angry. It plumes its feathers, but my bird? The one that calls me? She's not interested in him.
And she's caged.
Is Justin gonna be the
Monroe,
murderer?
This is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
Creepy.
Well, I think, we've
that was a
had
great
quite enough
read.
of this.
That was a
Listen
great
to the
line
warden
read.
jangling his keys. Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
Well, Frankie, we don't use our first names on air, so I'm just gonna...
I've cut the
Oh.
call.
Is that a good idea?
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Help him. He needed help.
Don't
There's no
encourage
helping
him,
that man.
Alice. These kinds of things must be nipped in the bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to side.
Are we still live?
Sorry, listeners. This was a very strange call. I hope you agree.
Frankie,
I'm intrigued by the interface.
If you're still listening, I do apologize for Poe. He can get very protective. I kind of get your analogy now.
Do I, Munro?
Is this killer frequency FMV? That would be
Very well, then.
incredible. I wish, Roy. That
know.
would be dope.
Oh, listeners, we've upset him now. Poe's got all frowny face. What's that?
This? Oh, it's nothing.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Give it to me.
How long is the break for?
Give it to me.
All in good time, so how long?
I also assume
3
there will
minutes?
be a murdered
Okay, I'm going to
and a
make some tea for
murderer.
us. You stay here.
You're making tea for me.
I do it all the time.
What's going on? Give me the note or I'm leaving.
Of course, we must have continued drama, mustn't we, Alice?
What's that supposed to mean?
Rude. Hey, Rossetti. It's set in the same universe. It's not an explicit sequel.
I'm going to kill you.
I like that
hell?
POV
Why
shot
are you
from the
hiding this from me?
POV
Just some
from
psychotic listener, that's all.
the murder note shot.
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
How can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this, Alice.
People
see
are
you
always
as a
threatening to
celebrity.
murder
It
me.
makes them do abnormal things, but they're just normal people.
When did you find it?
Someone slipped it under the door.
Just now?
Just now?
Well,
Come
yes,
on,
but
dude.
it's
The
nothing to worry
freaky.
about. We've been getting them for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Maybe a month.
So that could be a killer behind the door.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe,
It isn't locked, Alice. People can just walk in anyway.
You should lock it. Boop.
you don't have any locks?
I don't think it's necessary.
Poe, do you ever get the feeling the radio station is cursed?
Ooh.
No more than the rest of August.
Maybe we should call it a night.
And abandon our listeners? Munro, this isn't like you.
I just have a really bad feeling about this. I think something terrible is going to happen.
Alice,
Not to these
I
two.
can
They're in
feel
the
your heart
title.
racing from here. Everything will be fine.
I don't think so. Come on, we're alive. I think I'm gonna go home.
Don't be like that.
How could you keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I've been killed?
They're from my wife.
Gwendolyn?
Yes, Gwendolyn. It's her perfume.
Does she know?
I work late when I don't have any work to do, and I kiss her on the cheek instead of the lips. Yes, she knows.
But does she want to kill me?
She doesn't
Oh
know.
no, they're fucking. The drama already. I hope they're not on air. It's crazy.
I love each and every one of you listeners. I'll never be a frowny face again.
Good save. Been having any more bad dreams lately, August?
Okay, who's our next listener? It's Frankie again.
Put him through.
Stop! Don't put this man through.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
I didn't finish what I had to say.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated. So I go into the belly of the beast, and I hide, and I listen, and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no
Yeah,
segues
Ryan,
for
I was just
dreams.
thinking, Justin missed his chance to be a
The
fucking
belly of the
creepo.
beast. Have you been leaving messages, Frankie?
I feel like
Yes,
he's in the
John.
station, yeah.
Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
Wow, this guy's married to Justin McElroy? Oh, No Smoke Spire. Yeah, it's literally voiced by Justin McElroy.
I see. And why would you dream about wanting to kill me, Frankie?
It's not a dream, John. I'm coming for you. And Ellis.
I don't think you are. I think you're spinning us an impish tale, Frankie. You write your
Impish
little notes
tale.
and dream your little dreams. But you're not brave enough to act on them, are you, Frankie?
Oh, stop it!
What are you waiting for, Frankie? We're sitting ducks. Don't worry, Munro. He's just bluffing.
Don't!
I'm not hiding, Munro.
Do it.
Going to
Open the
get
door.
yourself Killed.
Open the door. Let me open the door. I want to do it. I want to see his fucking
Hide.
face. Open the door. Let me open the door. Yeah.
Hide.
Why would you turn out the lights? This is the craziest thing. Oh my god, he had a fucking butterfly knife.
And scene. I hope you enjoyed, fair listeners. Everything you just heard was an elaborate fiction. The first of many fictional dramas on dark nights with Poe and Munro.
I just got an achievement. Take it to your grave.
Stop.
You destroyed the evidence.
It was self-defense, Al.
Then why are you burying the body?
We will never talk of this again. Ever.
Let's just go.
What the fuck? What is this game? Is that the radio station? Because that's a dope-ass radio station. I mean, I don't think they know if that was Frankie or not, because they don't know what Frankie's face looks like.
When I was 12, my father died. He was riding his bike to work and he got hit by a bus.
Oh my
School
god.
bus. My school bus.
Oh my god.
It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything. He didn't move, didn't get up, died instantly. But the image of it somehow stayed with me.
Yeah, I fucking bet it did.
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Can you make today disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these.
What?
Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Yeah, this apple makes you forget, I guess.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening.
I don't know if shapeshifting is
And
going to be an
imagine the
aspect of this
object you're
game.
holding is there. Picture it so you can see it.
Okay.
I wonder if there
You
has
have
to
make
be a
yourself
version in
believe
which
that the object is there.
we don't murder a man, right?
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes.
Now what?
Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
This came out after the
If it
shapeshifting
doesn't?
detective.
It definitely will.
I love that she is wearing this red lip to a radio show. I just wanted to put that out there. I think she should eat the memories. Yeah. I think
Finally
she should
tonight,
consume the
police are
memories.
appealing for anyone who might know
Oh,
the whereabouts
no.
of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Mr. Bilson was last seen by his wife a couple of nights ago at around 7 o'clock before returning to his office on Chaucer Street. Please contact the
Head in the
The
game,
August
lady.
Police Department if you're able to help. And that's
Yeah,
your
she is
August
slaying.
update with Poe.
She slayed and he slayed.
and Monroe.
So what's next, Monroe?
Nightmares and dreams.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Munro.
Are you okay?
I'm not feeling that well.
Saw somewhere that it's a prequel. Oh,
We
okay.
do have a caller waiting.
I'm
Is it
sorry,
gonna be
give me some of the
Frankie?
time.
Don't worry. I'll take this first one.
It's gonna be Frankie again.
It's Frankie.
Don't mess with me, Poe.
It is Frankie.
Rossetti, I think you're right. I think they just killed some random guy. But he's missing. He is apparently missing.
Frankie, you're alive. I mean, Frankie, you're live with Monroe.
It's Frankie.
That was a good joke.
Thank you for what you did.
Frankie? You're... What did we do?
You gave me peace. Thank you. I was doing bad things. I've done bad things.
What have you done, Frankie?
Locker number 9 at August train station. Her head's in there. The dogs ate the rest of her.
You've killed someone?
No. I've killed people. The other girl is behind the gym in an industrial bin. She may be gone now. I liked her hair.
Why are you telling us this?
Because I want forgiveness, John. And because the police will never find me now, will they?
Oh my
Sorry,
god,
listeners.
ghost.
We're going to have to cut to a break.
Radio ghost. Radio
You're
ghost.
I am dead. You buried me, don't you remember? But I'll be in touch soon.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
How do we pay it back?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Monroe.
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It's Millicent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
You're safe now.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
Okay. I guess that was part 1? Ash Grove, I love that. Okay, yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. So that was episode 1. We had option between knife, cat, and lightning. Oh, we could have cut or played an identifying station ident over. Special delivery. Trot on the note, pick up the note. Cut Frankie's second call, listen at the door, call the police. Let Poe greet Frankie, let Monroe greet Frankie. You let Poe cover up the murder. You let Munro cover up the murder. I poked Munro on the sofa, or I left Munro alone on the sofa. Fucking funny. I love these stats. I love when games like this give you stats on what people did. I think it's a murder either way. I do, yeah. My guess is that the murder is inevitable. I'm fucking fascinated about this exact 50-50 split on fruit. That's incredible. That's truly incredible. That's remarkable. I mean, this makes sense to me, because if your option is to do nothing or to do something, it makes sense to me that you're just like, I'm gonna go for the action rather than inaction. But this is crazy. The perfect 50-50 split is... I don't even know what to make of that, honestly. Yeah, I love game stats too. Hey, Rob. I continue to be obsessed with these overlay graphics. Oh, Tim, the director there, is the Tim that's on an upcoming episode of Big Game Hunger. There they are, Linda and Tim.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
It's a bottle episode. That's my guess for this one. We're not going to be burying anybody outdoors.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Poe! How are we still here?
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for
Too
you and your family.
late. You need
No,
that
you're
for your
right.
divorce.
Think of it as a,
Oh
as
my
a
god,
loan.
I love their Poe and
Okay,
Munro
well,
mugs.
How do we pay it back?
We send a seed of hope out to Lady August, and she blossoms it into fruitfulness.
Or
What?
we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radio.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast. We could call it In Bed with Poe and Munro.
You think people will pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours?
No, silly. You're not allowed to sleep.
His little face. His nervous little face.
Did we really need that camera?
Yes, Poe. It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours. If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
Everything will be fine, Alice. I've set up our donation pages, and the amounts are already rolling in.
How much do we have?
15.
100?
No, 15 pounds.
It's a starting point.
Wow. You weren't kidding.
I don't mean to get your hopes up, but that was my donation.
You donated 15 pounds yourself?
People do it all the time. It's not cheating.
Getting the ball
I
rolling.
want us to stick around too.
Oh.
Thanks, Poe.
I mean, you only just started the fundraiser, and you are ignoring ignoring anything that would convince
we go.
people to... Yeah.
Welcome back, listeners. That was
Okay.
The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls.
Geosdi, you're asking a lot of
can't see
piss
any
questions.
Is it working properly, Poe?
It is the witching hour. Maybe everyone's
Did they
gone to
start it
bed.
at midnight? Y'all, that's wild.
We're totally alone.
Oh, we could have lurkers.
It's a pretty insane perspective, if I'm honest. Yeah.
What do you mean, lurkers?
People that lurk but never join in.
Her eyes are so
They're
wide and
probably out there
doughy.
right now.
You mean listeners.
I have to
right?
assume Poe's wife is not donating to
Lurkers,
this whole
if you're out there
affair.
just lurking, then give us a sign.
This guy's crazy face.
I should take this since nobody's listening. Hello, darling.
Ah!
Yes. Yes. No, I said I wouldn't be home for that. No. No, 24 hours.
The fact that this is like a live stream
All at
is
once.
so...
No, I'm not sleeping. We're broadcasting.
Okay then. Ta-da.
For anyone still listening, that was Poe taking a call from his wife.
Monroe, as far as the listeners are concerned, I'm single and available.
Yeah. You
Whoa,
act like
what?
it too.
What is his
with
on
you?
radio persona single? That's crazy.
Lack of sleep.
Well, it's for a good cause, remember?
Sure. How much have we raised?
Emmett, did Yoko Ono do something like this?
Well, thank you, lurkers.
My
We
guess
couldn't
is his
get
radio
scared that way.
persona is a
Indeed.
creepy loner.
I'm getting a very
Not a
strong
playboy.
sense of deja vu. What about you, Monroe?
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of, dear residents of August, please keep donating, whatever you can afford.
The
Let us
bed
keep
interviews.
making
Okay,
radio for you.
okay. The bed in for
There.
peace. Oh, I'm just not
We've
familiar
got
with
15
it.
minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
The 2-week period in Amsterdam
course.
and Montreal was an experimental test of new ways to promote peace. Interesting. All right. The single kayfabe?
Go back in. Be a queen.
Ah! Un ghost! Oh my god, is every single episode gonna be...
Hallucinating queen.
Maybe each episode is a distinct little story. Yeah, let's slather on more lippy. Girl, you are lacquered to the nines. This is not necessary. I'm wondering if each I think each episode maybe is a different story. So that actually makes me wonder if episode 1 there's an option where we don't murder Frankie. I guess we'll see. Also, they're doing such a bad job at staying. I thought the point was that you were stuck in the actual bed for 24 hours. Like, absolutely no getting up.
Monroe, you femme fatale.
I'm feeling pretty sleepy, actually.
Your lips, so luscious. They're making me think things I should not.
Well, lucky that's there then.
Ah, yes. The camera. Tiny piece of glass.
The perspective of the camera is...
Protects us from...
It stresses me out.
Are you okay?
Comfortable?
Oh, Christ. Well, yeah, let me get to the door, actually. I didn't like that. I didn't like that energy.
You're perfect in every
I think
way,
he's possessed. That's my guess.
and I can never have you.
Okay, Buster, that's enough. You're gonna get my irritable just woken up side if you're not careful.
You're not going anywhere, Alice.
Stop being creepy.
I think he's possessed. Oh, no! I think he's possessed by the lady ghost in the bathroom. Yeah, let me hit him. Let me at him. Wow. This has escalated so intense. Well, I guess we did start with... No, fuck, I missed the prompt.
Just
die? Did I do a bad job and now we're gonna die? Whoa!
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
This escalated so insanely.
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do? Did you fall asleep?
Oh, is it a nightmare?
It's only been 12 hours.
Jesus Christ.
12 hours?
Okay.
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I had a nightmare.
Nightmares and dreams,
Nightmares
yeah.
with POE and MUNRO.
No. It was real.
It was
Are
a
you
real
okay?
nightmare.
Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
Yeah. I guess.
It's been 12 hours, so probably not that
15
actually.
minutes.
Wow, my desk is
I need the
dusty. I've
bathroom.
just realized.
Again.
Again?
You have to pee a second time?
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping.
She doesn't love you.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent. Millie.
Yes, Millie. Millie, what are you doing here?
Don't play games with me, Edgar.
Edgar? I'm not Edgar.
Fine, Poe, have it your way. But what did you bring her for? The girl?
Alice, You need to leave.
Leave? I can't leave. I died here, remember? Waiting for you. Sorry.
Yeah, I supplied not just Poe twice, the Raven twice.
I just waited so long for this moment, for this day.
His face. His little face.
Bad dreams. Just bad dreams.
Ghost again? Oh. Ooh.
Nope.
Let's splash some water on her face.
It's a door.
Get your dissociation apple out, girl.
It
Little
was in the
squeak.
bleak December when each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
I can't tell whose
Did you
house
miss
this is. Or if this is the studio,
You're
maybe.
Lenore, aren't you? From the poem.
Yes, you changed my name.
For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named
I think
Lenore.
Lenore is probably
Name
easier
is
to rhyme
here
than Millicent.
forevermore.
Why are you here?
Because you're dying, Poe. I'm here to collect you.
None of this is real, is it?
You need to sleep now.
I think that's probably the opposite of what I need to do.
Rest. Can't you hear them calling you?
I need to see Alice.
Murderer.
Whoa, no! Just become Dead by Daylight. This is the character I would play in Dead by Daylight. The butch rabbit-faced woman. Oh god. Oh god, where's my mouse? Ah, I fucked up. I couldn't find my mouse. Oh fuck, it's really hard to get that when you're using a trackball mouse. So I am gonna swap to my normal mouse. There we go.
Poe! Is that you?
It's just really difficult to be that precise. Oop, captions. It's difficult to be that precise when you're using a trackball, which I am. Ah, see, it is Poe.
Thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream?
Captions, are you working again? No, it's not.
What are you doing with that?
I'm gonna get my mouse.
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Oh, man.
I can't believe you did that.
She's having
What?
bad fucking... Okay, they're
Come with
working
me.
again. They're working
There,
again,
we've
but
got
the
15
profanity
minutes.
filter
Come
is
with
on.
me.
Alrighty. Where we going, missus?
Poe?
There we go.
Are you really Poe?
Course, governor. What's the jig?
Poe. This can't be happening.
Have good vote, Lively. Oh my god, now what?
Poe?
Munro?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well,
Wow, rude.
you could ask that.
A lover's kiss, Edgar.
Yeah, they're having a bad time in this
Up to snuff.
24-hour fundraiser.
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you are named after him.
I'm
Faith,
not.
we can't. I don't think anybody
I'm-
can explain what's happening. It's episode 2 of Dark
What's the
Nights with
plan?
Poe and Munro.
Poe?
Get out.
The most important thing that has happened so far is that we killed Justin McElroy, and that an equal number of people chose apple and orange in a conversational option.
Oh,
Oh.
that was easy.
What shall we do about him?
Okay.
Leave him. He's a killer.
Alice?
Also, yeah, he specifically he
It's
killed
okay.
Justin McElroy. So
Do you hear that sound?
What sound? What is it?
An evil
an
thing
alarm.
coming for you.
It's a wake up
I
alarm.
love you, Alice.
Not dead. Only sleeping.
Stay with me, Alice.
I can.
I'm gay
I'm waking.
for Millicent. Yeah, Dark Nights with Millie and Monroe. Kinda catchy. Is this gonna be like the carbon monoxide alarm? Yeah, Emmett. Literally a character voiced by Justin McElroy.
Oh,
Trial by agent, yes, 100. I'm hoping. Oh no, is he gonna die before I get a chance to save him? No! Oops. Listen, you gotta save yourself first. Oh god, no, I left Poe for dead. Oh no! I got an achievement that said you left Poe for dead.
it's strange, him not being here. I feel silly talking to myself.
Oh no!
If he was here, he'd say, "The show must go on, Monroe. Tell them what happened." Listeners, if you're squeamish, take a 5-minute coffee break. Now.
I'm wondering if this is like an anthology where
you?
they're...
Last week, Poe and I were poisoned by carbon
Oh my
monoxide
god, it
gas.
was a monoxide
The
glass!
poor bird
So
got stuck in a
funny!
central heating flue and sadly passed away. There is no good news, but
Wow, is it the
thanks
bird
to
from
the
Frankie's...
insurance and
dream?
the builder's negligence, our station
rich.
is now fully funded. leave me alone.
Real
I
Femme
never
Fatale vibes.
killed those birds. I never fed those birds. I never put bird food in the flue. And I didn't kill Poe either. The doctor says he'll be fine. They just need to keep him in for a few more days' observation before they can let him out.
Ah, see, it's okay.
Go and visit him. Oh, and listeners, one more thing. Radio August is my home now. And I'll do anything to protect
See, he's fine. I left him for dead, but that doesn't mean he died.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
Incredible.
Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back.
So, what are you saying?
We worked the case ourselves.
Yes! I've been waiting for them to lean into the
You
Scully
be good
Mulder
cop,
vibe.
And I'll be bad cop.
Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping, please.
It's Violet!
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have lines between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Oh my god, it's Justin fucking McElroy again. We're never gonna be able to kill him enough. Okay, anyone there? Spook made Poe's phone ring, spook Monroe out of bed. Lipstick versus eyeliner. I got Monroe strangled. Oh, I chose to touch Millicent. Others chose to use the phone. I avoided not a door. Most people avoided. Very few confronted the not a door. Most people chose to untie Monroe first. Oh, but slightly more people saved Poe. See, I didn't assume he was sleeping. I assumed he'd been fully knocked out by the gas. Oh, really funny. He seemed unwakeable, but it's also true that I did not even try. Like, it did not even, like, in passing. I didn't even nudge him. All right. These are nice. I like that they're, like, 25, 30 minutes each. That's such a nice little nugget of a game. Hello, Grimoiresfell. Saw one of my YouTube videos on your recommendations. Well, welcome. We're playing an FMV game because we've been playing FMV games all month. It is a TV show game. Yeah, that's an accurate way of describing it.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Yeah, don't lurk in the CO zone. That's my feeling too.
Caller on line 3.
Is that a bad thing?
And clearly, she did the right thing.
After Frankie.
So they both
He's
survived.
the only one
so.
that knows it.
Frankie's dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then?
No. Well, fine, I'll do it. They're semi-contiguous, but they're not one plot.
Hello?
But Frankie
He
is the
will
man we
die
killed in the first
if you let
episode.
him.
He's voiced by Justin McElroy, and it's the vibe is whack.
The order you do things is important. I've seen them all.
Is this a prank? Frankie's dead. Who is this?
Listen, just listen. She will lie to you. She will get away. She will kill the boy. You can't change that.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have the lines between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Yeah, it really is. It is
don't
just,
like that.
yeah, it really is.
Me neither. And here's
He knows.
on line 2.
I love your
Oh, do you
show.
mean Justin? The actual,
Thanks,
the
Yvette.
man?
I love your accent. What's your
I'll
question?
I'll write a note and scribble a note and put it under his door. Oh my god.
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Munro. Ask me anything literally means ask me anything.
Yeah, I know. But do we care about people? Yes, of course.
Speak for yourself, Munro. I'm an animal lover myself.
So you don't care about people?
No, I do care about people, just I care about animals more.
So you care about animals more than people?
Present company excluded, of course.
So that's
The wink.
I don't know.
Wait one moment, Yvette. So if I was crossing the road at the same time as a cute bunny, and you could only swerve to save one of us, you would choose the
Cute bunny prop. Come on.
I'd save
Say-
you, obviously.
Say you'd
Well,
save
that's
your lover.
reassuring.
Come on.
I said I'd save you.
And how long did you have to think about it?
I like to consider things.
You have a split second.
Well, I wasn't timing it.
Fine. Save me or a cat.
Oh.
You said that quickly to get on my good books, didn't you?
No, I'm not a big cat fan.
I like that when
Oh.
we took time, she
What?
reacted.
Does that answer your question, Yvette?
Yes, I think so.
Really funny.
Do have another time?
I wonder
Maybe
what
we
happened
can
if I
help you then.
counted down and not
I'd
chosen
rather
either.
not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions.
Bye,
Until
Beth.
then,
Have good votes.
Here's something slightly more interesting instead. We're off.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
A hostage?
Why does this keep happening to
Boy
them?
From August I.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him, but he turned out to be unpleasant.
So you kidnapped him?
No, I drugged his drink.
Is he okay, Yvette?
Not really. He has not woken up yet. But now that I've spoken to you, I'm probably just going to let him die. I like animals more than people anyway. Like Paul.
Yvette, I was joking with Monroe.
Thank you for your help.
Did you get the number?
No, it's withheld.
Maybe she was joking.
We should call the police just in case. Tell them what was said.
Really? I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, call the police. Please.
I know it's a sensible thing to do. But what if it isn't?
How can I help you?
If it is a prank, we'll be wasting police time. If it isn't,
The police will take action.
this is the August police we're talking about here. That's 2 guys in DuPont drinking coffee and watching YouTube.
So, they're not busy then?
So they're useless. The kid will probably be dead by the time DuPont's finished his sandwich.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
calling
fair.
the police.
Fine. But we still have to do something.
August cops are
What do you
bastards,
suggest?
yes.
Yesterday in the
Yeah,
August
Jenks
update,
mentioned.
you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
Ah, yes, I remember. He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette has got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
Don't you want to go back to school?
You clearly had a better childhood than I did.
I still have my cheerleading outfit.
That's settled then. Let's talk to the headmistress first.
These
What's her
horny
name?
weirdos.
Dallas Umber.
I supplied that would be
That's a
spectacular.
strange name.
She's a strange woman.
Take a seat, both of you.
YouTube mentioned Rossetti.
Yes, it's admirable that you're returning to complete your education. You're a little old for this institution.
Sorry, you're mistaken. I have a degree in cryptozoology.
That's not a real degree.
It's okay, Poe. She's messing with us.
Really?
Yes, I'm eccentric, can't you tell?
We're here about Joseph Watts.
And
I'm
there was I
eccentric.
thinking I was going
Can't
to be
you
on the
tell?
radio.
Joseph is a pupil here, though, right?
He certainly is. Head boy and heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker.
He's a good-looking lad. Generous nature, always helping people.
Any idea where he could have gone?
Probably at some young lady's house whose parents are away.
He went
Oh,
missing
Joe?
yesterday.
Yes, he's an
and we had a
absolute
caller
tart.
on Radio August who said they'd kidnapped him.
Kidnapped?
Yesterday?
Sounds a bit far-fetched.
They are taking their time with this.
So anything you can tell us would be useful.
You'd be better off talking to his form tutor, Miss Clay, but plough away.
How was Joe doing at school?
He was doing as well as he could for a boy.
For a boy?
Boys aren't as clever as girls, academically, though. They don't apply themselves enough, especially in mixed-sex schools.
Is this a mixed-sex school?
Mixed-sex? Yes, it is.
Was Joe being bullied by anyone?
No. Joe's a sporty type. Not sure he'd be easily pushed around.
So you'd have to drug his drink.
Do you know
for
any
instance.
pupils called Yvette?
Not recently. Why, are you looking for someone called Yvette?
It's the name of the kidnap.
And by recent, you mean?
Well, I was at school with an Yvette, but that was many moons ago. Not in August. Different country, actually.
France?
Well, we should be off now. Here's my number. If Joe turns up.
They said that they were like, Yvette's probably not her real name.
Umber.
It's Miss Umber.
Miss Umber.
You two, take care. August's not the town it used to be.
Mostly because of the crazy radio station changing the vibes of the town. Yeah, the fact that the camera was doing that shift every time we talked to her was uncanny. But that might have just been the conversation choice we made.
What's our next move, Munro?
Ooh,
Who did you
okay.
say Joe's teacher was again?
Miss Clay.
If we can find her address, we should visit her.
I think she's staying at the guest house.
Why do you think that?
I saw a bill on Miss Umber's desk.
Let's go see her then.
We could. And there's also Joe's parents.
Let's talk
Unless
to Joe's
they've kidnapped
parents.
him, I'm not sure how much help they'll be.
Worth a try.
Fallout map.
Sure. It's not like Frankie told us to hurry up.
Oh, you're right. It would have been a guess. That's how we probably talked to Violet. I fucked up. I'm sorry, chat. I really fucked that one up. It didn't even occur to me that it was the same guest house, but you're so right. Ah, damn.
About Joe.
Is Joe still missing?
Yeah, missing. Since yesterday.
We thought it was
nobody.
a prank, but we had a caller on the radio, a girl.
I bet we'll be able to go to both.
She said she was
I
holding
hope we'll
Joe
go to
hostage.
both.
Live on the radio.
No, we were off air.
Good.
Good. That's fucked
Have you
up.
told the police?
Yes, of course.
And what do they say?
They're looking into it.
Oh, this is bad.
Calling the police?
Yes, calling the police. I just got a call a few minutes ago.
From a woman called Yvette?
She asked for money. And she said if I told the police, she'd kill Joe.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry.
But
I
he
had no
didn't tell
idea.
the police.
I did try and stop you.
Mr. Watts, is there anything we can do?
Write me a check for £50,000.
That's a lot of money.
We just got that in the settlement.
Why did she tell you she kidnapped Joe?
Yeah, it's a great question.
Maybe she's a fan of the show.
But surely she'd know you called the police.
Weird response.
And maybe it's a diversion.
What for?
Maybe Yvette's actually Joe's girlfriend. And they're pretending he's been kidnapped. So they can elope with the ransom money they've asked for.
Seems intricate.
I'm just trying to be positive.
Perhaps we could ask Mr. Watson.
I'm just trying to find the silver lining for this kidnap
What do you want to know?
situation.
Can you tell us a bit about Joe?
He's good. He is good. He did a marathon last month to raise money for Dorothy May.
Dorothy May?
Yeah, she's an 80-year-old with a acoustic neuroma. He helped her with it. He mows the lawns for the old folks around here for free. He's really good.
Any reason someone might want to hurt him?
thinking about this over and over again, and I just can't think of anyone who would.
Oh, it's another
Nice whistle.
Yeah, that's Joe's. He's a runner.
nice whistle.
I run too. Is that him in the photo?
Yes. That's when he just passed his driving test.
Has he got a car?
No, he prefers cycling.
I also don't know what the whistle has to do with running. Perhaps it is a British thing.
Do you think his dad killed him?
You think Joe's dead?
If Joe is dead, I bet his dad killed him.
He's
What
just
the fuck,
upset.
dude?
Why
Come
isn't
on.
he out looking for Joe himself?
He's probably
Where?
over the limit.
How?
He didn't seem that drunk.
Functioning alcoholic. I tried that on for a while.
Really?
We haven't got time. Come on.
Sorry, yes. What's next?
I think we should go to the guest house
Yes.
now.
Okay, thank God.
You're right. Possibly should have done that first.
Wow,
I'm
rude.
gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I
Oh.
talk to Miss Gallagher and you find Miss Clay?
Which one do
I
we?
don't
Which
trust
of
you
these
talking to other
is Violet?
redheads.
I think this
How
one's
do we know
Violet.
Miss Clay isn't a redhead?
I think this one's Violet. It just got
Hello.
so sexy.
It's Alice. Alice Munro.
It just got so
From the
sexy
radio.
in here. Oh
Yeah,
no.
On the radio.
So this is
What
where they
brings
did
you
the
here, Miss
fundraiser.
Munro?
One of your guests, actually.
Well, I'm happy to chat, but you will need to help me strip.
Oh. Okay.
She's
Yes.
as too late. I've committed.
I like your dress. It matches my patience. Long and unyielding. If you go around the other
Is that
side, I
horny,
find that
or-
tends to work best.
This lady let that go on so long.
I'm assuming this is about Miss Clay. She is my only guest.
Yes, the school teacher. One of her pupils has gone missing. Well, being held hostage, actually.
Hostage?
We had a caller on the radio. Someone calling themselves Yvette said that they'd taken this boy, Joe Watts, hostage.
Watts? Oh, yes. The family's been in August for a long time. They manufacture and sell fireworks.
I don't know. Sexy energy is a
love
classic part of
violence.
mystery
Gosh,
stories.
things. All that metal in our drinking water
Mm.
makes my thyroid throb just thinking about it.
They're fun, though, right?
If you're an unethical hedonist,
So,
I will
yes.
Google that when I get home.
do.
Did you ever meet Joe Watts?
Oh, I
I
was
met
asking
him.
about the people in the corner.
August
Okay.
High is a grammar school, though, isn't it? So, presumably, he's clever enough or rich enough to be there.
And Yvette?
Vet. Yes, I did have an Yvette stay here last year.
Oh.
Her family were just passing through, though. Her mother was an electrical engineer for a big television company. She did fix my reception, though. Do you think that's her?
Was she Britishy?
Oh, yes, Britishy. That quintessential accent of the United Kingdom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
It's okay, Miss Munro, I'm just teasing you.
Britishy.
No, she was Russian.
Yvette had a French accent.
But it was fake.
If you think of anything that might help, please give me a call at the radio station.
I just keep this tucked
Surely
away
you want
in
me
my
to call
bra.
the police if I notice anything?
No.
I'd rather you called us first, if that's okay.
Do the police know what's going on?
They do. I just think that we have a better chance of finding Joe than they have.
Very well, then. I shall do as I'm told.
Thank you. I know we're gonna find him.
Well, I didn't get much out of Miss Clay. She said Joe was a litter bug.
So she's an eco-warrior?
Yes. I wish we could have recycled our meeting, actually. How was Miss Gallagher?
Kinda dominant.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Try to stop
Let's circle
me.
back to this later.
Why does it have the Fallout format? It's a great question. I don't have an answer for you.
Joe's sold fireworks.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else?
She said the only Yvette she knew was Russian and an electrical engineer. So I'm guessing that's not our Yvette.
Did she say anything about Miss Clay?
Not really. I
should have asked about Miss Clay.
More questions. I
got distracted. Yes!
Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then?
Want to talk to Clay.
You can go on your own if you want to talk to Miss Gallagher again.
I was hoping you would let me talk to Miss Clay.
I see. I suppose I should visit Miss Clay, then.
Ooh, half. Congratulations.
Back again, Miss Munro?
Yes. How did you know?
I have ears and a gravel driveway. And I saw your reflection in the window.
We've hit a dead end with Joe.
Oh dear. Want to drive?
Sure.
Well, you're quite handy, aren't you?
I have my uses.
I wish you'd come for a chat earlier. I was laying screed in the garage.
Screed?
Cement flooring. Wish I'd got the self-leveling stuff now.
Hiding bodies.
Don't be silly. If I was going to do that, I'd use my industrial-grade meat mincer.
I probably shouldn't eat here.
Oh no, you should. We've always got plenty of fresh meat in the freezer.
Perks of running a guest house, I guess.
Talk to Wesmarie Bolton.
Haven't even heard that name.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't you have a dishwasher anyway?
I did. He's under the screed.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'd go see Wesmarie. 17 Hunger Lane. Perhaps Joe was one of the missing she talked about.
Let's hope not.
Miss Clay doesn't seem to know about anything, unless it's an eco issue.
Maybe you're just not prodding her in the right places.
You're welcome to talk to her, too.
We don't have time, Poe. The good news is Miss Gallagher gave me a name. Wesmarie Bolton.
Excellent. And the address to go with?
Hunger Lane.
Off Beaconsfield Drive. I know it.
Ooh, oh yeah, I know Hunger Lane.
People don't normally want to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear about Joe Watts.
If I tell you what I think, I'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone. You can tell us anything. It's okay. You can trust us. We're from the radio.
It's Miss Clay.
Oven baked bread, yeah.
She ran this after school club Green for Life.
Oh.
I was in it. She made us make a list of those with the most environmental impact in our class. I did it. It was me. I
What
made
the
list.
what? But Joe wasn't on it. He
Joe
didn't
was
even have a
third on it and
car.
the third person to go missing. to help when you need to.
It's okay. We're gonna help. You just need to take a breath.
She'll have him in the woods. At Howe Park. You have to hurry. She'll kill him if they don't pay.
What does she want with the money?
If they pay, she donates the money to charity. It's gone too far.
And what if they don't pay?
I don't know. I left when I saw it.
What did you see, Westbury?
I like the name West Marie.
It's Claire. She was turning them into trees.
A dryad.
Oh,
A dryad. Someone who's part human, part tree.
we need to go.
Howe Park?
Yeah. Where's Marie? Where's Marie? You did good. We're gonna save Joe. You wait here.
The X-Files, yeah, Sherry D. We are deep in X-Files territory. Oh, I love this shot. Wow, look at this shot. Wow, that was a beautiful shot. Holy cow. Great location, great timing. I also desperately hope we see the dryad. Or somebody partially turned into a tree also. Oh no, we didn't save him. God damn it. I want to save him. There is an X-Files episode about a carnivorous orchard.
No.
Oh man. It's because we were too busy
This is all our
flirting.
fault.
Is this the same woods? I bet it is. From Contradiction, that would be incredible. Damn.
He wasn't eaten.
Joe,
He was murdered.
he wasn't eaten.
We
What?
think Miss Clay had something to do with it.
Vet. She's the one the police should be finding. Do you have her voice recorded?
Yes, we record all incoming calls.
Do the police have it?
I already sent it over. I'm sure they're working on it.
Crazy.
I guess I'd better go and identify Joe's body.
Oh.
Whatever's left of him.
August's wolves pretty much eat anything. One time, there was a whole school bus of children and...
Poe, I think you can save that story for another time.
Read the room.
Sorry. We're sorry for your loss. We'll see ourselves out.
Yeah,
Frankie
apparently they
gave
have
us a
wolves here.
warning.
I don't know.
Did he know?
I'm having a hard time with this whole Frankie thing.
Same.
Where do you think Miss Clay is? No one can find her.
Far away from August, I should imagine.
I feel
Joe
responsible.
didn't even have a
Don't.
car. He was biking.
It's not
Oh,
like
but I bet he
you
used a
made all the
gas
decisions that led to
lawnmower.
Joe's death.
If they ever invent a time machine, I'm coming back and I'm saving Joe.
Good luck with that. Maybe he was always doomed.
That's a funny
gloomy.
sequence.
Fate and
We're gonna go.
destiny.
We are gonna save Joe.
Can't
I
always be
believe in
changed.
us. But it can this
We
time.
never found out who Yvette was either.
Yeah, we
Some
did a bad
things
job this time.
Always remain a mystery, Monroe.
We didn't do a good job investigating at all. We didn't save anybody and we didn't find the murderer.
Un moment, maman. J'ai fait mes devoirs.
This is actually, in hindsight, this is our fault for just being like, oh, a dryad. It must be a
Next
dryad.
time
And just like totally,
Dark Nights with POE and MUNRO.
totally
Yes,
skipping
special
all the
treat
way
tonight.
over.
Madame Baratsky claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves. Monroe, are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Ooh, visuals.
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
How many episodes is it? It's a good question. I would assume 5, but for no real reason. All right. Oh, we took Frankie's call. Okay, most people did that. I saved Monroe, not the bunny. I chose to call the police versus not. We should have not called the police. In hindsight, come on. Visit the school first versus the parents. I chose to see Violet. Or, oh, I see. So they see the same person regardless of which, but it's who you hang out with. Choose to help Violet dry up or refuse. I let Monroe deal with Mesmery versus Poe. Interesting. Yes. The next episode is a crossover throwback to Dr. Decker. I have a copy of The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, which is by the same studio, and is, I believe, also an FMV. That might have to wait until next FMVbruary month. I don't know. Let me see if I can figure out how many episodes there are. Six according to Steam? Okay.
Dark Nights.
Okay. 6 fully interactive episodes. Okay.
Maybe we should have a safe word.
If you're worried,
I'm worried I won't like it.
then we should definitely have one.
You should have
What
one
do you
anyway.
think, Miss Baratsky?
It's Madame.
I'm sorry,
Horny.
Madame Baratsky.
Horny game.
You must feel relaxed. So if a safe word would help, then yes.
What should it be?
The marionette, obviously.
Clown.
Oh.
Thanks, Raspy.
Raspy.
Oh.
That's what Poe calls him.
It's how he talks. Places, everyone.
I think clown is a great safe word, if I'm
And
honest.
we're live in 3, 2, welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past lives regression therapist who claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies. Welcome, Madame Baratsky.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Monroe.
Hello, Monroe.
Monroe has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again. Aren't you?
Rossetti, you've got to be the weird radio host you want to see in the world.
Remind me again why you couldn't do it, Poe?
I mean, according to how many people, according to the shape-shifting detective, which I think is chronologically after this, they're beloved. They're like celebrities in August. So
later on, we'll be taking your calls.
Kaylee, they were a bad Cold War spy. They were assassinated.
Let us know, Monroe.
Yes, Poe?
Are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Let's hope you were reborn ready. Madame Baratsky, take
Pretty
it
good.
away.
Now, Miss Monroe, please relax. Close your eyes and focus on
Kaylee, that's the cycle of violence people always talk about, where you
Listen to
take
nothing
revenge on your
else.
past life murderer. Whoa.
with my voice.
All right, I love this
Madame
full body
Baratsky has
sweeps.
started the regression process.
Sherry D, it's never too late to start being a little weird. Be a little bit eerie.
Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair.
Rossetti, okay. Somebody mentioned that in the Twitch chat too, that this might be a prequel.
Let the darkness consume you.
Or both.
Oh. Sorry, I had an itchy nose suddenly.
It won't work if you fidget.
This lady is putting so much effort. You're right, I didn't focus on my arms. That's my B.
Listen to my voice and nothing else.
Okay. I actually think if somebody just did this over my body, it would actually be very
Focus
soothing
on your arms.
and very pleasant.
Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you. Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible. Now you have crossed into a life you have lived before. Do you remember who you are?
Yes.
It's kind of like Reiki.
Monroe says she can remember a previous life.
Shh. Ha! It's a radio show. Madame.
Do not rush. Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you.
Give me some whiskey.
Let the world envelop you.
I would not. I don't know if I'd let my hypnotized friend
And
just
become
hang
your
out
former self.
alone. Not Edgar. The coffee machine seems like it would be disruptive.
Now
Are we gonna
tell me
have
what you see?
a sailor-based persona because of the water sound? Okay, doesn't seem to be a pirate. Sailor Munro is good. I would love if this game suddenly crossed over with Maya. Oh. There is a hint feature. We seem to be... This looks like a picture of Poe and Munro.
Wait, what is...
Oh.
That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Okay. Yes,
Being
that's
right.
what I was going to ask.
It's a gift.
Oh, hey, Hold! It's Hold Martha.
Where's Dr. Decker?
Beloved FMV actress. I was going to say artist. You're not an FMV artist. Yes? Sail?
He's gone sailing. Weird.
Oh, I thought
I've
we
been
were
coming
calling
here for
sail.
months, and I don't really know anything about him. What did he tell you about me?
Is this Dr. Decker footage? Whoa. Some fun options. I guess... I think I want us to... Let's meet. Let's meet.
Relationships
Let's be
are hard,
social.
especially with my condition. Let's play a game, Doctor.
Okay, so this must... Yeah, this has to be a reference explicitly to Dr. Decker. All right, yeah, let's play a game.
You're very accommodating for a therapist. You think of something, and I'll get it.
Oh God, okay. I'm gonna think of waves.
You're
I'm gonna
thinking
think of
about waves.
Yes! Oh my God.
Like the ocean.
She even identified it as waves.
Don't say anything. I mean, you haven't said anything since you arrived.
Haven't needed to. We're just like so
Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind?
No. It's a little weak.
Don't say anything then. I'll keep doing my thing.
Okay.
Something happened at work. The dry cleaner's in town. I can't switch it off.
This might be her real accent, yeah.
As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts.
An iron? No. Tell me
It's
about the
like
eyes.
Tuning a radio. If I look at someone, I hear their thoughts.
Seems like it sucks if I'm honest.
Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper. And all he's thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up. So he starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired. So I call the manager. My manager is also called Sharon, so it gets a bit confusing. I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon!
Let me just
This
call
guy's face
Sharon.
is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different.
She just killed a man and
She
stuffed
was
him in a
thinking about
washing
Nisha.
machine. Oh.
Spinning away in one of them.
Yes! Well,
the dry cleaning machines are big. You can fit someone in quite easily. You could probably fit a small person into a normal washing machine, actually, if they really tried. Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager, whose name I intentionally forget, says he'll sort it out. Shaman, in the meantime, has gone ashen. I lock onto Shaman's eyes.
I think Nisha's a woman. I
And I
think
see
the
it
other
again.
icon...
Nisha, spinning away in a machine.
I think the other icon was them.
At this point, I'm guessing Sharon has a fantasy about killing her?
Or a memory
Ed finally
of
gives
killing
in,
her.
Throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says, "Can you work your magic hands over his trousers?"
Gross.
He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub.
Gross. Weird.
But with way bigger breasts. Some other things I'd rather not
In case you
remember.
forgot what breasts were.
Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems bad. Tell me more. Great icons. Tell me more about the pants.
Ed's trousers have the stain. Keep up, Doctor. Anyway, I take it round back to start working on it. And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane. Just spinning inside this big machine.
Moira!
Her face
Moira!
smashing against glass and metal. Blood pouring out of every opening. She's a mess.
Oh. Wow. That last bit had real Junji Ito vibes.
A ring, maybe.
Yes.
Ryan, thank you for
ring.
the gift sub.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Munro's past life in just a moment.
I don't know how hot washing
What's
machine
going
gets. I guess it depends on the
I'm
setting.
helping Ellis uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be
Is this
dangerous. At this
Some sort of
And do it
burglary
at whatever
thing?
point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm super curious if we get a different track if we choose coffee. I'm wondering if she works in a cafe instead of a laundromat. All right. Sharon, washing machine, or the death? I do think. What if therapy but it made you evil? Yeah, I do think I'm gonna click Tombstone. This is out of place to say, but if you consider playing Great God Grove, it's not an FMV. I've not heard of this game. Is it a new game? Where is my... I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna have it as a tab. I'll look it up later. No, I'm not familiar with this game. Interesting art style.
Nisha kissed me once, so... I slapped her.
Wow. Okay, so maybe I'm wondering if we can go back this way.
She kissed me. It was assault. Don't judge me, Doctor.
That's why it's always good to ask.
Do you know how hard it is to have a relationship when you know exactly what the other person is thinking?
Seems like a nightmare.
Everyone says they want total honesty and truth.
I don't think people say that.
They're lying. What did Nisha think about? Nisha thought about Jared a lot. She hated him, but she also wanted to sleep with him at the same time.
Ooh, girl.
It's pretty common.
Ooh, girl.
I'm sure there's an interesting scientific term for it. Yeah. Angry sex. Or anger sex.
Alright.
I'd probably take either right now. Who would want to kill Nisha? I guess... Sharon?
I was assuming it was Sharon.
She was tried and convicted, so...
You can read minds, surely you know.
I saw Nisha's body in the machine. Her eyes were still open. Crying blood. But I looked into them and... there was peace. Nothing else. Just peace.
Well, because she was dead. Hold an apple about it? Christ. All right. But did you get the pants clean? This is what we all want to know.
They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood. It wasn't just blood.
I'd fucking bet. It's also laundry detergent.
Her skull had split open and was
water
grating against the metal drum.
God.
Some of her teeth.
It's gruesome.
Sorry, Doctor. What did you want to know?
Gruesome.
Back. Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines.
Metal.
But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord. So she was paralyzed for a few minutes while her face mashed into everything.
Oh my God.
Shock probably got her first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assumed she was dead when she went in, because, like...
There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager. Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine. Actually, hers and Nisha's. The police thought she'd struggled against the machine, trying to fight Sharon. Nobody heard anything, though. Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now. They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years.
Phew.
One for each of Nisha's.
Phew.
Is that enough? Maybe murder should be punishable by death.
Nah.
You think people can change?
I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe I can change.
Why? What have you done? Why? What have you done?
I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did. She wanted to die. Really die. I don't think she killed Nisha.
I think she killed Nisha. I think Rebecca killed Nisha.
Sharon's defense. She said Jared killed Nisha. The umbrella man. Jared's the umbrella man. It's a nickname. We were on a works do and it started raining, and then Jared pulls out this tiny umbrella out of nowhere and then gets handsy with any girl stupid enough to duck under it. Hence, Umbrella Man. I did see Sharon.
I have not
once
played Decker
after the
yet.
trial. She didn't talk. But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round. Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record. Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machine.
It's a good episode.
And
Oh! Camera went down.
her
I
husband
knew my
was
battery
having
was going to run
sex
out of
with
battery.
Nisha. That's all the jury needed.
Whoa.
Nobody saw her do it, though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer. People with money get away with murder all the time, though. Don't they? Is there anything rich people can't buy?
I moved where the batteries were, so I had to dig out where I'd put them.
Nisha worked for Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met the husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was desperate for attention. I never told anyone this, but Nisha charged Sharon's husband for sex. I mean, she said she would have done it anyway, but since there was a chance of getting paid...
Goss.
I don't think Sharon knew. Would you pay someone to have sex with you?
Yeah,
Doctor?
good for Nisha. It's a shame it ended so tragically. Oh, did she ask if I'd have sex with somebody for money? Sure.
I'm not offering.
Oh.
I just like throwing out the occasional risque question and then reading people's minds. You get the truth that way. Nisha was good at cleaning. What can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already.
Rude. Rude. Rude verb use.
I'm allergic to nuts. Is this definitely normal milk?
I was supposed to be finding a ring, right? How the fuck do I interpret these two? How do I interpret these two icons? Not the banana? Oh, banana or clown. Well, clown is our safe word, so...
It's banana milk.
It's clown milk.
What's happening?
Shh.
Monroe.
Oh my god, did I kill Monroe in this run? Oh, fuck! My hand was not on the mouse even.
Clown! Why isn't it working?
She's distracted. Her past self is dying.
Wake up. Monroe, Alice.
Oops.
If anything happens to her...
You can go in after her. Just sit down, please.
Yeah, double down. Yes.
How can I go in after her? I'd have to get in her brain.
I'm very good at what I do.
Yeah.
Sleep. That's a good boy.
Yeah, now this is her radio show. That's how you get a radio show. You just have to kill the past hosts. Okay. Kind of already did. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Nisha was asking for it, wasn't she?
No,
I mean,
fuck off.
If your partner's cheating on you, you murder their fling.
That's
right?
not a normal response. No.
Exactly. She'd have killed her husband for sure. Why start with Nisha?
Okay, alright, she got me.
It doesn't make any sense. I think Jared killed Nisha. I told you about the Umbrella Man.
Yeah.
She hated him.
Yeah.
But in a lady doth protest too much kind of way. Maybe he killed her.
Maybe.
You want to see my ring? What? I don't remember wearing one.
Oh, it's the ring that the
Shall I take it
psychic,
off?
that the madame was wearing. Yeah, give me your ring.
There's something written inside it.
Most extraordinary. Does it have an inscription?
421010000.
What? It's her social.
Jared, the Umbrella Man. I already said that Jared killed Nisha. Or something did. Do you believe in the supernatural? Jared killed Nisha. I don't think I'm safe here. Jared was the last person to see Nisha alive.
I'm
I
wondering
know
if it's the
something
demon,
happened.
yeah.
What's
Like
the
from
point of
Shapeshifting
having this
Detective.
Gift, as Dr. Decker calls it.
Hey!
If you can't help people with it.
I applaud.
It's a curse. Dr. Decker said that if I can imagine another world, I can move myself into it. Just dream myself away. Become someone else. Someone people love. Someone beautiful. Someone who isn't me. What do you think, Doctor? Can I just dream myself away?
No.
I'll stay here then. And hope Jared doesn't find me. The Umbrella Man. Agent X.
That's the agent we met at the shape-shifting detective, isn't it? Or maybe that's something from Dr. Decker.
In an hour, you'll wake, as if from some deep sleep. And I'll be gone.
What? What? She pickpockets him too? That's so funny. That's so funny.
See myself out.
It's so funny. And then, yeah, there is just an hour of dead air.
Dr. Decker.
On that note, here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. Police are looking for Miss Buratsky. It's a shame she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
For what?
She came
Past
by
life
recommended.
regression?
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated. Can't even tell our listeners.
We were robbed. She literally took my wallet and your purse.
I know. That was everything I had.
And that was
Uh-oh, girl.
she took.
Uh-oh, girl. Oh, we've been invaded by an invader.
My adoption papers are missing.
Thank you for the raid, Ada.
You were adopted?
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Sorry, Poe. I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when someone takes something so personal.
Okay, you had those in your
Just who
wallet?
does she think she is?
A past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
Yes, just like Wizard of Oz. Maybe the reason the people looked familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So, are we dreaming now or is this real? I can't tell anymore.
Want me to give you a squeeze?
This is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because
Insane
in my dreams,
energy
you're
on
much
that
more of a
line read.
charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon.
She had all of her
Next
money in her
time
in her
on Dark Nights
purse.
with Poe and Munro.
She's living paycheck to
You're
paycheck,
live
and
on
that's
air,
not
line one.
sustainable.
There was an animal in the road, howling like a wolf.
He said it was a hairy animal,
Size of a man.
and the moon was full. We're going werewolf hunting.
Great.
Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
Okay. What if we just do that, though? What if we do just stay away?
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
What's the limiter on Guide the Raid? I don't know if there is one. Is Justin McElroy going to be the werewolf, do you think? That would be pretty shocking. Okay, safety first. We picked the clown. Chose water over coffee. Thought of, most people thought of ways interesting versus triangle or square. Okay, slightly more people, I wish this was a bigger gap, but slightly more people do believe in change. Rich people, almost everybody thinks rich people can get away with murder. Most people said they would not pay someone to have sex with you. Most people said you wouldn't murder your partner's fling, which is, I feel, also good. And most people said you believe in the supernatural, which feels alright. Alright. have copied that link for the raid at the end of the stream. Have I? I didn't. Hold on. All right. Next episode. Yeah, oh yeah, Hold, please do. Hold has got a fundraiser coming up. Please tell us about it.
Dark Nights.
With POE and MUNRO. Bless me, Father POE, for I have sinned.
Again, Munro? It's only been a week.
I know. I just can't stop myself.
What is
I don't
it
love
this
their
time?
bedroom talk. Cool shot, though. Oh, no.
I've been taking too many selfies.
Well, they say pride cometh before a fall.
Which is why I won't do it on a cliff.
This isn't much of a confession, Munro.
Oh, well, let's hear yours.
More scandalous?
You haven't seen the selfies.
Sounds like Munro's beyond saving. But what have you been up to, August? It's time to come clean in...
Confession booth.
Now remember, callers, no last names, no strings attached, and no consequences.
This is why they
Just
keep
call
getting
in to
weird
confess
confessions.
And let us absolve you of all of your sins.
Stuff like
It's
this is
cheaper than
why.
therapy.
They're
And
literally
almost as
asking for it.
This isn't blasphemous, is it, Munro?
God, I hope not.
Excellent. Ah, we have a caller on line 1.
Line 1, you're through to the confession booth.
Oh yeah, it's me.
You're live on air, Line 1. What's your name?
Oh, Beck.
Welcome, Beck.
The Beck and caller.
The burning secrets of your tormented soul.
He means, what do you want to confess?
I, crashed my boss's car.
Oh no, that's terrible. Were you hurt?
No, but the car was,
She's thrilled. She's thrilled about it. She's like, thank God it wasn't a murder. A Rolls? He totaled a Rolls? Ugh.
Well, how did it happen? Were you swerving to avoid something?
Yeah, there was an animal in the road. It was, really hairy. Must have been, a bear or something else, because it was huge.
A hairy bear.
As big
hairy
as
bear.
a human. Honestly, maybe bigger. I remember because it was a full moon.
A full moon, you say?
Okay, I think it blinks when that's the one it's going to default to.
Interesting.
Wow, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, POE?
It does indeed.
Thank you for your confession, Beck.
Yes, thank you, Beck. It sounds like you're still traumatized by your experience, but I'm glad you weren't physically hurt. Father POE says, you are forgiven. And we'll be back for more confessions after this message.
Well, that was kind of strange, wasn't it, POE?
Yes.
It wasn't, I mean,
although get
all
the
things
feeling he was
considered for their
angry,
experience.
Really?
Oh.
Seemed genuine to me.
Based on everything we've experienced in this game, this is actually the least terrifying thing so far.
You don't think... No, I'm being silly.
You're not being silly, Alice. I suspect he was trying to make us think.
The hair
the same
bears?
thing.
He said it was a hairy animal.
The size of a man.
I don't know what the hair bears are, Jay Dimson.
You don't think there could be werewolves in August, do you?
It does seem unlikely.
Oh, I forgot for a moment that the
Oh,
town
we're
they
not
were
going
in
to
was
leave
called
this
August.
bud
I was
as a
like, why
fun
couldn't they be
tonight.
there in the month of
Maybe
August?
we should leave early and check it out.
Don't you have other plans? It's your birthday tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on having an early night.
Let me call Gwendolyn. Welcome
Oh,
back,
it's an old
listeners.
Hanna-Barbera
This is Dark
cartoon? I've
Nights
never heard
with
of
Poe.
it.
And Monroe.
And we're in the confession booth.
The confession booth.
Line 2, you're through to Father Poe.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
What is your name, child?
Casper.
And what dark anguish burns your mortal soul, Casper?
He means, what would you like to confess?
Nothing. There's actually something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Off the air.
Oh my god.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while, Casper, until after the show.
Well, I could wait until then, but that might not give you enough time.
Time for what?
To save yourself.
Well, you're in luck, Casper, as I have a story queued up. Listeners will be back in a few
I want the
minutes
time to
after
save
this
ourselves.
sweetie tale. Okay, Casper.
What the fuck?
It's just us now.
What are we saving ourselves from this time?
Don't go to Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane.
Well, we might be. The werewolf, remember?
Yes, you are. But
The
you shouldn't.
werewolf.
And why
It's
is
a gay
that,
werewolf.
Casper?
Because it will be the last time anyone sees you.
Why?
I can't give details, but something bad will happen if you go to Wolf Lane tonight.
Well, let's not do it then.
You know, if you want us to take you seriously, perhaps elaborate on the something bad will happen bit.
You actually don't have to.
Other
We've seen
places
some
you could
shit,
go. I'm
so...
just asking you to avoid one. But if you have a death wish, go to Wolf Lane.
Is that a death threat, Casper?
No, this is your future. Trust me, I know.
Because you have a time machine?
Because
Oh, a werewolf is what they call straight guys who are only gay after they've been drinking a bunch.
Well, we're certainly putting the dark in Dark Nights tonight, August.
Maybe we should stop taking calls.
Nonsense, Munro. What would this
They
show
should
be
stop
without
taking calls.
the heady mix of terror and titillation provided by our callers?
Well, this radio host has been titillated enough for one night, which is good, because it's time for Betty Buys. Sweet dreams, August. Thank you for listening.
Yes, and remember, don't have
Nightmares.
I thought there was a part of my brain that was like, is he going to have a cow? Is he
So
going
what
to
do you
play a
think?
Simpsons clip? I don't want to get killed.
I think it's only a matter of time before Casper tries to kill us.
Oh, okay. That's not
It's
what I
just
was
an
going to guess,
attention
but
seeking.
alright.
So am I. I'm not trying to kill anyone, though.
So, what do you want to do about it?
I don't know.
Bye, Mechtel.
He didn't really threaten us, so probably doesn't warrant getting the police involved.
Are you sure?
No.
Ah.
I wish we could have one simple, uneventful, boring night.
Has this all been taking place in the same
I
week?
don't think you'd like boring, Miss Monroe.
You're right. Which is why we're going werewolf hunting.
Casper didn't put you off?
No. Telling me not to do something makes me want to do it twice as hard.
Really?
You're
Well,
sick, lady.
Definitely don't do the whistle swinger again.
You like the whistle swinger, don't you?
No.
Even if it's twice as hard?
We're not going to make it out of here if you keep talking like that.
The whistle swinger. You really think we can see werewolves?
It would be foolish to rule it out altogether. I know it's almost your birthday, but, well, a full moon waits for no man.
Or werewoman?
Exactly.
I guess it could be romantic. You and me, huddled in the car, looking at the stars. They say Wolf Lane's the best place in August for stargazing.
Do they?
There's hardly any light pollution.
That must be why the werewolves like it.
What about you know who?
I've told her I'll be late.
Oh
Just
my god.
late?
Well, we'll see.
You go ahead.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to. It's gonna be harder to stargaze during a full moon than otherwise. So.
Who are you calling?
Hi. Sorry, 1 minute.
It's Violet.
Okay, I'm going.
Scram. Gotta do some lesbian stuff.
Hi, it's Munro. No, you're great. Totally convincing. Yeah. We'll see you soon.
That's fun.
Oh?
It's all right, Alice.
You don't need
Is
to
this
do
a
that.
put on?
It's not a hold-up.
I beg to differ.
This is for your own protection.
Who are you?
I'm Casper Light. I'm...
From the show. You just called
But
it
she
a
wasn't-
radio show.
Oh.
She wasn't on the phone with him.
I must have come back again.
Are you okay?
Oh, I see. No, I guess the Rolls Royce man was the one.
This means I've already failed.
What is it you want exactly?
I work for a company called Coit Industries. They do
Is he in a time
experimental
loop?
stuff.
A scientist?
They do experimental stuff.
No, I'm Eminem.
The rapper?
Mishaps and malfunctions. We clean up messes. I'm here to save you.
Save us from what?
Disassembly? You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane. You told us not to when you called, so
We're going straight home. Isn't that right, Monroe?
Yeah. I'm so tired.
see, there's no need for any of this.
Please, put the gun down.
I'm sorry. You have no idea.
All right,
what's
I'm
at stake.
gonna get my mobile mouse ready.
Don't try it. It always ends badly.
Oh God.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
For what? I went with paper. I won. I got an achievement for winning. It says random factor, so it must just be random. Really funny. Did that work? All right, right on. Cool dude. I like Casper. The fact he's like, I'll honor this. It was really funny, and I liked it a lot. Okay. All right, and that's where we'll stop. We'll finish this up Sunday. We'll finish this up. I think there's one episode left after this one. I have not been keeping track, but we'll play through it all and then maybe replay an episode or two, and that will be what we do Sunday. Let me get this raid up for the Twitch chat. I will not be raiding with you, but know I'm there in heart. Oh, is it gonna let me? Hold on. Hold on. All right. Have a good raid, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good start to your weekend. I will see you all Sunday for the rest of this game. That's long and short of it. Check out Hold's fundraiser tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. I'll see you Sunday. I'll see you Sunday. Bye.